Hello everyone, it is Lucy and I don't really know how to describe / name this video. It's sort of like a little treat yourself collective type of haul of like a bunch of different little things. We have beauty products, but then we also have snacks. Essentially, I had this sort of like little wish list that I've been like working on for a little while, just like things that I had been thinking of. But basically, quite a few of these little things on my wish list that I've been marinating on were all from the United States. So I decided to get these different random things from the different places that were all from the States and get them together in a little bundle. So I suppose it's kind of like a USA America shopping haul, except I didn't go there. This video is going to be a very chill, chatty kind of video, so by all means grab yourself a little beveragino or a snack and just settle in, because it's basically just going to be me talking very excitedly about some things that I personally am just very excited about. Because on this channel I talk a lot about like fashion and beauty, and I would say like 85 to 90% of the fashion / beauty products that I purchase, like full stop, are things for the channel or like to be talked about on the channel. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't really like shop or pick up a lot of things outside of this realm very often. So even though I'm technically now making a video about it, which I guess kind of means that it is for a video, and also like some of these things I was like, I won't do a video about it, but then like now I'm kind of like, yeah, I probably will do a video about it. So regardless, these are all kind of things that I have been thinking of or had my eye on for a little while, but I wasn't exactly sure how to procure them because it was a little bit difficult because they're a bit hard to get. So cue a big thank you and shout out to today's sponsor, Shipper2. As I'm sure a lot of my Australian and international BBs are aware, a lot of times particular products can be very expensive in our local countries compared to the States, and sometimes they are only exclusively sold in the States and don't ship internationally to Australia. Shipper2 is an international package forwarding company whose entire goal is to make it easy for consumers to be able to purchase and ship products from the USA. Shipper2 works by giving you a free USA address that you can use when purchasing items and enter into the checkout. So then those US retailers will ship it to Shipper2's warehouse where your package will be stored in your personal suite. I also want to mention that they also have a European warehouse. So if you're from the United States and are looking to access some European exclusives, they have that as well. So then once you've shopped for all your goodies from different websites, they can consolidate everything and ship it to you. And they ship to over 220 countries. So now when I stumble across something that I can't have shipped to me directly through the site, I can send it to Shipper2 and I can consolidate the packages. And apparently also, if you consolidate packages, you can save up to 80% on the shipping. And I definitely believe that, because also on another note, there have been multiple occasions where I go to purchase something that says they do ship to Australia, and I go to check out and the flat shipping rate to Australia is like astronomically high, which can be like particularly painful if they don't have any free shipping minimums, and also if I only want like 1 or 2 things. Like that is absolutely an instance where consolidating them through Shipper2 will come in handy. Also, most retailers when shipping internationally will only really give you 1 or 2 shipping options, but with Shipper2 you have a variety of different shipping options, from more express speedy postage to more budget-friendly options. There's a lot of different factors, but even depending on where you're from and how your currency is doing at the time could mean that sometimes it is going to be more affordable and better value to purchase something from the United States. It is completely free to sign up and make an account with Shipper2, but you can also pay for a premium or business membership that can help you save on package processing fees. Also, for the premium membership, they have an Oregon warehouse, and if you ship things to the Oregon warehouse, you can get things without sales tax. So if you're like me and you have been eyeballing some little treats from the US for a while, then you can use the link in the description box below to save 50% off your first Shipper2 shipment, or you can use my code BNE302. So big thank you to Shipper2 for reaching out and wanting to partner with me, because I actually did not have a way to get anything from the States, which was sad. They've been a delight to work with, and I went absolutely feral on this order. Because essentially this video was initially meant to be, you know, a couple little things that I want to treat myself to, but then I kept thinking of things that would be good for videos. And so now we're here. Like, please understand that my initial like, oh, treat yourself, Lucy, get like a couple of things and it doesn't have to be a video, it was like 3 to 4 things. And then I like had video ideas. Little teaser for you. Okay, starting off with the thing that first came to my mind when I thought about things that I can't get in Australia that I would really like to treat myself to, and that is Forvr Mood candles. And I picked up a couple as well as like a little holiday gift set. And this felt very indulgent, very treat yourself. I am a big candle girl, I'm a big fragrance girl, and I'm also a Jackie Aina fan. And honestly, it was quite hard to narrow it down because so many of the candles from the Forvr Mood range like really speak to me. It's a very gourmand heavy line and I just love gourmand scents. I don't know if anyone would be interested in me talking more about fragrances and stuff, but it's something I'm really into. So I got this little holiday mini set. I think they still have the full size holiday candles on the Sephora US website, but I don't know if they have the set anymore because it was like very limited, I think. And they are all perfectly intact, stunning. I thought this would be a good way to sample like a range of different scents, and I also really like wintry candles, like they're my preferred scents. But we are currently on the tail end of Australian summer, but that does mean that I have like a little storage of winter candles for when the weather cools down, which is great. And I want to get some from their core range because I think some of them come in and out of stock seasonally, but they tend to always have these ones, and that was Caked Up and Matcha Business. And again, this is a case where I was like, oh, I'm just getting these for me as like a treat, no obligations to make a video. But then as I was like thinking, I was like, oh, I should make a video reviewing like YouTuber brand products. And then this definitely falls under that category. So now I will be including these as part of like a review video. So kind of like a bit more justified, I suppose. But I really just want to smell this one because this is the one I was most curious about. It's Matcha Business and it has scents of hazelnut coffee, almond milk, honey, coffee, lavender, and vanilla. I like all of those things. Gorgeous packaging, nice size as well. And I just wanna, oh, it's so good. This smells like what I imagine like a fairy cottage to smell like. Ugh. That is delightful. I obviously won't be able to know how they are until like I burn them and like test them properly, but the first initial sniff is very promising. And you know, parasocial relationships and all, but like I wish Jackie Aina the world. The amount of joy and just enjoyment that her content has brought me, like the Lavishly Jackie Instagram page, I'm obsessed with. Just the videos are just so soothing and calming and like aspirational and just like, ugh. So I'm really excited to be able to try these because this is like something I've been wanting to try for so long. Actually, I can't wait to share these with my boyfriend Max because we both are actually really into fragrance and candles and like home scents and things. So I'm excited to see what he thinks of these because he also really likes gourmands. And these so far smell great. Actually, just the whole room smells so good right now. Could also be because of the snacks, but we'll get to those later. So then the other kind of little treat yourself couple of bits and bobs that I wanted to pick up were some of these makeup items from Jill Stuart. So I have tried Jill Stuart makeup before. I have a couple of their lipsticks and they are honestly some of my favorite lipsticks in my whole collection. And Jill Stuart is like a Japanese makeup brand. And I thought you could only really buy it in Japan or in like certain parts of Asia. However, they actually have a US website. So even if you're based in the States, like just letting you know, Jill Stuart has a US website. And I had a couple things on my wish list that I was like, oh, next time I travel and go to Asia, I will try and pick these up. But hey, they've got a USA based website. So I seen this online and thought it looked really adorable, but then I also saw reviews saying that people really liked the formula and like how it looked and how it applied and everything. So I was like, okay, I wish to purchase this item. And it is this little loose blush. And then this is the applicator, like it's a little like puff thing. You put it in like there and it's like a loose blush. And the loose blush kind of comes in through the base and you like get the little dusty fairy wand and like kind of, you know? Anyway, I need to like play with it properly to make sure I don't screw it up. But I thought this is very adorable and the color is like this soft baby pink. I know, super different and exciting for me. But yeah, as you can see, Jill Stuart makeup is like very much princessy packaging vibes. And just having had experience with their lipsticks and obviously the packaging is super adorable, but the formula is also really good. I wanted to try this. And I've already said how much I love my Jill Stuart lipsticks. I have two. I am obsessed with both of them. I think they're both just like, they're just the best. And so of course I wanted to take a squiz and see what colors and shades they have because I think they release new ones seasonally. So I got this one in the shade 63 Elegant Aster and it's from their Lip Blossom line. So they look like this. They have the little like diamante kind of thing on there. I get that this packaging may not be for everyone, but I just think it's like super whimsical and also it's silver, which like you don't see a lot of. And it also has this little like mirror in the cap, which is just like so dinky, barely usable, but also adorable. And this is the color I got, which is kind of like a berry pink shade. I actually think it'll work with my look today, so let me just apply some. Okay, slay. I obviously applied it over what I already had on, but they are a very sheer kind of glossy type of lipstick, but it's kind of like a jelly berry pink. Hell yeah, I'm into that. That is super cute. I can't wait to wear this. So those are the main things that I picked up, like just for me, even though I'm kind of gonna make videos about some of them anyway, but you know, the intention to treat myself without content obligations was there. But then since I was looking at things to pick up from the States that would be, you know, cost effective to purchase in this order, I got a couple of other things. So these next couple of things are for videos and are not something I'm gonna talk like super in depth about, because you will hear me talk about them in depth at a different time. But this is definitely an example of something where I can technically get it shipped to Australia, but when I had explored that option previously, it was like so prohibitively expensive to like just get a very small order shipped to Australia, and there was like no free shipping option either. So when I was putting together this order of things from the States, this came to mind because I knew that I was initially looking at their international website, but they also have a US website, and I did some math, and the currency conversion from the US site, everything was cheaper, and they also had some promotions going on and some discounts and things, and they actually had like free shipping within the States, so I didn't actually pay any shipping to get it to the warehouse. So I think it worked out like more economical because I was already paying for shipping, and so consolidating those things, it made sense to me, and also the individual items were cheaper as well. Anyway, this very elusive and mysterious brand that I've been talking about is Chamberlain Coffee. I'm sure so many of you are familiar with or have heard about Chamberlain Coffee, but again, I am wanting to make a video where I'm testing some like YouTuber products, and Chamberlain Coffee was definitely on my list of things that interested me. I'm not a coffee expert. I like coffee. I just can't have a lot of it because it makes me really nervous. Like, I think I'm just caffeine sensitive. So like initially, again, when I was like looking at this video idea, I was like, oh, like I do want to try this, but also like, it's just a lot of coffee, and like, I don't drink that much coffee. I really enjoy drinking it, but like, I don't really drink a lot of it. But now they have like flavored coffees. This is like the Witty Fox Hazelnut blend, more like, I don't know, flavored fun stuff, which I think is nice and makes like coffee a little bit more accessible if you're not like super into just like straight up coffee. And they also now have matcha as well, which like, I really like matcha. That's my drink of choice because it just makes me that little bit less nervous. Still a little bit nervy and anxious, but just like not as much, you know? I make a lot of matcha, so I feel like I will be able to speak more confidently on this. But both my boyfriend and my brother, and even my mum actually, are all really into coffee. They can just tolerate a bit more caffeine than I can, so I'll be asking for their opinions as well. But like I said, I like coffee. I think it's yummy. I just can't have much of it. So it'll take me a while to test them. And then last but not least, the rest of the box was simply filled with little snackies. Again, we mainly talk about like fashion and beauty on here, but I kind of want to do a little bit more like lifestyle, food, travel content, especially because I have some trips planned for later this year, which is exciting. I'm very big into food and like very excited by food and just love food. It's such a good time. Food is great. Cool original thought of the year. Food is great. But I have been to the United States once when I was like 13, maybe 14. And on that trip, I was just mind boggled by the variety of just snacks that you have, like just specifically snack things. There's just so many snacks. Like the variety is simply bananas. And I was just like, oh, maybe I should pick up a couple of snacks. So I just took the opportunity and I made like an Amazon grocery order because I seem to have like a good variety of different things that I had heard of or like people were recommending. But then I was talking to my little brother and he was talking about like how he wanted to try a bunch of different snacks. Like we were just talking about like the snacks we wanted to try. And then I was like, we should just like get a variety and we can like do like a taste test video. So we're gonna film that at some point. Very much a like video that I just want to do so that I can try snacks, but hopefully like it'll be a vibe. I don't know. So I have quite a few snacks in that box and I won't show you everything, but I'll just show you a couple. So someone specifically recommended these. These are the cheddar and sour cream ruffles. They just look like very girthy, dense chips that look very like flavorful, and because they came with like a personal recommendation, I'm very excited. But I'm not going to try any of these yet. I will save them for when I can try them with my brother. These like Annie's kind of snacks I've seen everywhere. I feel like these are kind of more of a Whole Foods thing. I don't really know the exact differences between different like US grocery stores, and I feel like there are like stereotypes or like associations with like what kind of grocery store you shop at. I feel, am I a Whole Foods girl? Am I? I think I might be. But I do like Trader Joe's. I feel like Trader Joe's like speaks to me more. So maybe I'm a Trader Joe's girl, but like be honest, if you think I'm a Whole Foods girl, just say it. It's okay, I can take it. I, being self-aware, believe that I do give off a little bit of like waspy Whole Foods energy. And it's okay, I'm fine with it. But like, I just thought these looked really cute. These little like fruit snacks. They're strawberry, raspberry, and apple flavor, and they're shaped like butterflies. I don't know, I don't think they're healthy at all, but like these just look really cute. Like all the Annie stuff kind of looked good and tasty. I got some of the more like Whole Foodsy snacks because like they enticed me personally, but then a bunch of people were like, no, these are the snacks you gotta get. So I got those as well. One thing that I love is Swiss Miss hot chocolate. You can get that here, but just I think like the original or like the marshmallow one. And then I saw they had like salted caramel Swiss Miss. And maybe this is like, I realize this may be so boring for some people. You're like, I can get that down the road. Like it is not that exciting, but like we don't have this. I don't know what's in it. It's probably not amazing for me, but I don't really care because it's so delicious. And I wanted to try the salted caramel flavor. It just looked good. My brother specifically requested like a cursed cereal. So I found this like Eggo cereal. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I've never had an Eggo, like a normal Eggo. They're just like toaster waffles, microwave waffles, right? They're like just little frozen waffles. But it did say that it's maple flavored, and anything maple syrup flavored I think is delicious. So I'm hoping these will be good, but I'm like not counting on it because I feel like whenever people try these like delicious looking cereals, they're always like not as good, you know? But like these guys look pretty funky and cool. Maybe they'll be tasty, I don't know. Can I just give myself a little round of applause because I'm being very restrained by not trying any of these things, but I want to like, you know, give a first reaction for the camera. However, I am gonna try this one because they don't have these in Australia, but I have had these before and I had them when I was growing up in Hong Kong. These are the Ritz Bits peanut butter sandwich cookies. And I really am hoping that they're as good as I remember them being, because I was very much into them as a child. And so I don't feel like this is cheating because like I know what these taste like. It's not like a first time trying. It's more like I have been dreaming of eating these for a while. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. Oh my God, I'm like, ew, I'm so excited, sorry. Because the thing is we have Ritz crackers here, but we don't have the little peanut butter sandwiches. And it's probably because they're not very good for you, but like, oh, they're so cute. Okay. Oh my God. These are delightful. I'm like fully having that scene in like Ratatouille where like he eats the ratatouille, except it's like Ritz peanut butter mini sandwich crackers. When I was looking through snacks and I saw these, I was like compelled. I was like, I must get these. And I was worried they weren't gonna be like as good as my memory. No. These are delicious. Next time I make an order, I'm just gonna get these in bulk. 6-year-old Lucy in Hong Kong, she was on one. She had taste. That's delicious. These are delicious. I feel like anyone who has easy access to these will be like looking at me like, are you okay? Like, maybe it's the nostalgia, but I think they are delightful. Anyway, that was the one snack where I was like, I can try that before the taste test video because I have had that and it was so good. Anyway, that is everything. Those are the random assortment of things that I picked up from the States and wanted to share with you. I'm so excited that I'm finally able to test and try some of these products, especially like the Jackie Aina candles. I have been wanting to try for ages and now I can have them and hold them and light them and smell them. It's very exciting. And even just like getting the Ritz peanut butter sandwich crackers, I feel like that kind of made the entire thing worth it for me. So another huge thank you to Shipper2 for working with me on this video. Again, you can check the link in the description box below to get 15% off your first Shipper2 shipment, or you can also use my code here. I hope you enjoyed my slightly over-enthusiastic responses to these wishlist items that I have been very excited for. I feel like mostly it was pretty proportional levels of excitement, like reasonable for what the things were, until we got to the Ritz peanut butter bits. Things went a bit off the rails there, I apologize. But as always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.